Have you ever walked into a room and felt something shift, even though no one said a word? Like your very presence changed the atmosphere? You may not even realize it, but there's something about you that people feel before you speak. A force that attracts, unsettles, confuses, or even inspires. Your energy, your vibration. If this resonates with you in any way, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Because today, you're going to understand why your presence can be so powerful that it deeply impacts those around you, even when you stay silent. Sometimes people's reactions toward you feel off, your kind, respectful, and still, some step back. For no obvious reason. You notice the energy shift. The conversation ends when you walk in. And you wonder, what did I do? But it's not about what you did. It's about what you activate. Your energy brings out things in others they're not ready to see. You make the invisible visible, and that makes some people uncomfortable. You walk into a place and eyes follow you. You're not seeking attention, but it finds you. This is the mark of an untamed aura. When your energy is clear, grounded, and connected to something deeper, you stand out, even in silence. And that can be unsettling to people, because in a world ruled by superficial noise, you are depth. They don't know how to fake it. Children and animals feel energy before anything else. Some are drawn to you instantly, trusting you like an old friend. Others may hesitate, stare, or even keep their distance. It's not good or bad. It's energetic perception. You carry a strong frequency. And the purest beings sense that like a radar. Your presence reveals what others are trying to hide. In a world that rewards performance, you embody authenticity. And that's unsettling. People who rely on masks and social roles feel exposed around you. Even if you don't say a word, you're like a mirror, and not everyone is ready to see their true reflection. Your voice doesn't have to be loud. Your tone doesn't need to be commanding. Yet when you speak, people listen, because there's truth in your presence. And truth carries weight. Often, you'll notice that even in a group, when you're silent, people glance at you, waiting for your take. You carry a quiet authority, and that speaks louder than volume ever could. People either love you or stay far away. There's rarely a middle ground. Your energy is too potent to go unnoticed. You stir something in others, something they can't always name. Some feel inspired just by being near you. Others feel jealous, insecure, or even irritated. But one thing's certain, your presence activates people, and that's a gift and a challenge. You don't need anyone to tell you when something's off. You feel it. The moment you step into a space, you pick up the vibe, tension, joy, grief, anxiety. You don't just enter rooms, you read them, because your emotional radar is tuned to the invisible frequencies. That's why chaotic spaces drain you, and calm ones restore you. Strangers pour their hearts out to you. They tell you things they've never told anyone, and they often say, "I don't know why I'm telling you this." But, your energy invites vulnerability. You emit a quiet safety, a space where people feel seen. But here's the catch. You carry the weight of other people's stories. And unless you learn how to filter, it can overwhelm you. Not everything you're given is yours to hold. Even when things go smoothly, you leave social settings tired. Not just physically, energetically. That's because you're not just listening to words, you're feeling the unsaid. And that kind of depth is exhausting. Solitude isn't your escape. It's your medicine. You don't need proof. Before facts, before logic, your inner compass senses the truth. And more often than not, you're right. But others might not believe you. They call it overthinking, or say you're imagining things. Until reality proves you right. Again. By then, you've already paid the price of doubt. But still, you trust your intuition, because it's your truest guide. Manipulators, narcissists, they don't like your energy, because they can't control you. Even in silence, your presence creates boundaries. You carry sovereignty, and those who seek power over others can't stand that. You stand in your truth. You're not submissive. And that makes you dangerous to those who thrive on domination. As a child, you never quite fit in. While others played, you were observing. While they chased approval, you searched for meaning. You felt older than your age, deeper than your surroundings, and often, alone in your thoughts. You even tried to dim your light to belong. But your light refused. It wasn't born to shrink. It was born to expand. You carry wisdom that no book taught you. You feel memories that aren't from this life. You resonate with times and worlds far beyond the present. Your soul is ancient, and your presence carries that timeless weight. You don't just live, you transform. You didn't come here to fit in. You came here to wake people up. If you saw yourself in many of these signs, there's no doubt. You carry a rare energy, a sacred presence, a vibration that shifts people, even when they don't understand why. And that's okay. You weren't made to please everyone. You were made to awaken something deeper. If this message touched you, drop a comment below and write, "My presence is my language." And subscribe to the channel. Because here, we speak to those who feel